Hi, 143 fam. I'm Antonia. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to be considered for a free reading for the month of February, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know that you have subscribed, and I will alert winners by the end of the month. Now, let's jump into your individual love readings and see what's in store for February 15th through the end of the month. Hi, Leo. This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in love for the second half of February. Leo. It's a similar message coming up across the board for a lot of Leos. My collective readings, but also in individual readings. But there's some good news here, so hear me out. I've been telling you for a little while now, it's time to pay attention to new love, to open up to it. And I've gotten a ton of resistance from Leos. I've never gotten so many dislikes as I get when I say that in my Leo videos. Now, this could be some cross watchers too, Leo, but the positive is this. Yes, you still need to be open to new love, but I'm not getting the resistance from you anymore, and that makes me really happy. Have you finally decided that the old karmas and lessons and the same kinds of people showing up, have you decided to be over that now? Good. I'm not getting as much resistance, and that makes me so happy. Tapping into your energy now. Okay, Leo. So let's see what's in store for Leos. Now that you are feeling a little more open, you're at least entertaining the idea of a relationship again. What's in store for you? 2 cards pop. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. Perfect. Leo, you got out of the situations where it was always the same old, okay? You may have gotten out of situations with one person that you've been with for a long time and you were repeating the same issues and having the same experiences over and over and over and over again that weren't feeling so good for you. You're getting out of that, okay? But also, it's the same for those of you that haven't entertained the long-term relationships, but you've had multiple people show up and it's kind of like you were dealing with the same person every time, even though a different face, different person, but same issues would come up, okay? I really see you closing the door on that energy and that experience. What's beautiful here, sitting at the center of your reading, is keep an open mind. What I'm getting with this is that you finally have an open mind. You recognize that there are patterns that we're repeating and you're done with them. Now, for those of you in committed relationships, there have been some issues, but you still really want to work through this. Keep an open mind speaks to yes, have conversations, maybe reach out to a mediator of sorts. But if you have really stable, beautiful love, you're not trying to free yourself from the person. You guys are just consciously both working toward freeing yourself from having to repeat all the same old issues and patterns. If you are with a high-level soulmate, Leo, you guys aren't separating. You're not even considering separating. So it's not about entertaining new love for you guys. If you're with a high-level soulmate, at this time, you both are consciously aware that karmic patterns have been repeating. You know what that means, you're conscious of it, and you are both working toward resolving that. The fact that both of you can be on the same page now is so positive. If that applies to you, you keep an open mind to what your partner has to say. Keep an open mind as to what needs to be resolved. Also keep an open mind as to what needs to be let go of so that you guys can just move forward and have a happier and healthier relationship, okay? For those of you that are not in the committed relationship with the high-level soulmate and you don't have somebody really working at this with you, you've cut ties. I really feel that strongly with Leo, but you may have cut ties from a long-term relationship or from a person that you were in a long-term relationship with. This could have been a ways back. I am definitely getting some serial, single Leos. I was that person too for a long time. I completely get it. And the beautiful thing here, Leo, is that you have an open mind. And look, yes, keep an open mind sits at the center, followed by getting to know each other. You are finally entertaining conversations with different kinds of people. You're conscious about moving forward with different energy, with different intentions. If people show up like the old energy, it's like, I don't even know if you're attracting them anymore or if you will be these next few weeks and months moving forward. It's like you really have an understanding, whether you're single or coupled, you really have an understanding as to what has been showing up, the karmas that have been showing up, and you know how to deal with it now. And you want better for yourself. This is such a good energy for Leos, and I'm so, so, so happy to channel this for you. Free yourself, clarify by flirt. Look, you're single, it's time to flirt, have a good time. You're talking to new people, they look different, they act different, different age, different ethnicity. They're just not really your type, but that's a good thing, Leo. We don't want to attract any more of that old stuff in, okay? I really am getting the energy that you've resolved things. You're very far along that journey of resolving old karmas. You don't need those old people to show up anymore. You know the lessons. If you still need to resolve some things, you already have enough experience with it that you still don't need anybody else to come back in to like reinforce the lesson that still needs to be learned. You've got it. You can do this on your own now. That's why you're able to call in a new person and a new experience. This is really, really, really good. I cannot tell you how relieved I am to do my Leo reading for you guys and to just not get that like wall up like it's going. I just knew in my other readings, I'm going to say this because I'm channeling this and Leos are going to be annoyed with me. First of all, I love Leos. My sister, who's probably watching this, my dad, both Leos. Really powerful, intelligent people, also incredibly stubborn at times, and yet they're just incredibly wonderful, and I have awesome relationships, especially with my sister. And I know when I would channel this for her, it's like you guys just didn't want to hear it, so I'm just really happy for you because, Leo, you guys are awesome. You guys are such great, fun, committed people to be with. It's such a good energy. You guys are the sun. You bring the sunshine into people's lives. And I think that you realize that now you deserve that back. Keep an open mind is being clarified by love yourself first. It's all about self-love. And I think that's why your mind is open now. You've gotten back to that place of self-love. You've dealt with some of the old karmas. And out of self-love, you just know you deserve better. Those people had to go. Now you're having fun. You're having fun, and you're having even more fun, but the conversations are good. The conversations are good. You're more open now. Over these next 2 weeks, you're going to feel more open, especially if you've been single for a long time. You are going to be more open than you have felt in years. Getting to know each other, clarified by heart-to-heart conversations. I'm telling you, I'm going to hold these up side by side. Do you see this? I was getting conversations with this, clarified by conversations. These are conversations of depth. These are people that you actually want to spend time with. It's not just a physical connection. It's not just some old soulmate attraction energy that you already know from the get-go wasn't good for you. It's just different. Somebody whose company that you actually enjoy. It's somebody who's probably going to show up for you with some sort of a friendship at the core. Maybe somebody that you're already friends with, but you will definitely have a really intact friendship at the core. For those of you with the high-level soulmate, and you guys are working through this together, okay? You're working through it. You're having these deep conversations. You are just like dealing with shit and you are conquering it side by side. You guys are entering into a different chapter. You have fun. You keep it sexy. You guys really enjoy your time together. But again, you have this friendship at the core. It's like you are with your best friend, but you also love them. You also have this physical chemistry, right? You really, really, really love being with this person. That's why for the Leos who aren't in love, that haven't had that experience yet, that may be why you hesitated in the past. Is that real? That sounds kind of corny. That just doesn't seem realistic. It is real. And you're manifesting it now because you have healthier boundaries. Your self-love is on point. Crowning your reading is attraction. Trust me, if you are single, Leo, you have more than one person who's interested in you. You'll have more than one option, okay? The one who is of the highest good for you to entertain at this time is not the person who shows up with any of the old karmas. They're not going to feel like anybody from the past. It's not going to be the same kind of conversations you used to have with people from the past. Those old issues don't come up. The conversations will be different. You will feel safer with this person. You have a beautiful friendship. I do feel like for some of you, okay, so you have this beautiful friendship at the core. For some of you, you already know this person. It may even be somebody that you allow back into your life, but it will only come with like major space and separation. It won't be somebody that you had a separation from within the last couple months. It would literally have to feel like a brand new energy, a fresh new start. But I see that being really positive, especially if that best friend type energy is at the core. I will say this. You have this at the bottom of the deck, okay? This is what you walked away from. But it's the bottom of the deck now. It's not dominant energy in your life. You see the red flags. You saw the old karmas. That's why you have 2 separation cards here. You separated. You did the right thing. But you didn't just separate from a person. You have separated yourself from the old karma. You recognize that you don't need it. You recognize that you deserve more. And I'm telling you, Leo, I must have Libra. And I'm wondering now, I'm definitely getting some Libra energy from you guys, okay? So keep your eye open for it. You know, if you meet a Libra, they might not be a Libra sun, but have that really laid back, really cool energy about them. Libras are very easy to get along with, okay? They may irritate you because they're a little too laid back. They may show up late for things sometimes. You'll be really good for them. They'll be really good for you. Libra for sure. But somebody with those characteristics, somebody who is maybe a little less intense about things, but in just more of a grounded way. The passion's completely on point. But it's somebody who can maybe keep you calm in situations where you'd be a little more stressed, or someone who can get you to relax a little bit more. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. You are moving past the old karmic stuff that kept repeating, and you're moving forward. If you stay in your relationship with a partner who's working at this just as hard as you, you guys are both aware, you both had that aha moment, and you're working at it and moving forward, you have an awesome resolution coming, okay? This is a new chapter for those of you. This is not the same experience you guys have had the last couple years, okay? You don't need those ups and downs anymore. You consciously choose to move forward as long as you're working at this together. You have a beautiful resolution, but you have to keep it fun. You have to keep it fun. I'm also getting with this. So I was getting Libra. I'm also getting Gemini. So there's definitely this airy type energy. It could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but I'm really getting Geminis and Libras here for you. But it's a beautiful energy. Geminis won't be quite as laid back as your Libras. I think Libras are coming through more dominantly, but that air sign will actually be really good for you. You'll get a lot out of that, especially an evolved air sign will work beautifully with you, Leo. You guys will have a lot of fun. That friendship, those conversations, this person, especially because, again, you have more than one person, more than one option. It's the person that, yes, you have physical chemistry, but you have the friendship and you enjoy just sitting together when you're doing nothing but sitting together somewhere, and you just can talk for hours. That's it, okay? Leo, thank you for having an open mind. I am so happy for you. You don't feel as closed off anymore. I think you had to get there on your own. And I'm sorry if I irritated you in other readings. But it makes my heart really happy to know that you're more open now, because you do deserve this. I'm sending you guys so much love and so much light. Enjoy this new energy. I'm excited to do your March 1st. In the next few rounds of readings, because I'm seeing some real evolution happening now for Leo in your life, but especially pertaining to love. It's a big deal for you. If you're single, you have the opportunity now to call in somebody really, really big and somebody long-lasting that truly is of the highest good to be in your life. But it'll be different. Okay? All right. Love you guys. There's so much gratitude for you being here on the channel, being able to connect to you. I'll be back March 1st. For your full month reading, general and love. If you'd like an individual reading in the meantime, reach out to me. I'm available for individual readings, spiritual energy healing. Check out my website, urbansoulguru.com. I'll have that in the description box below. I'll see you back here soon, Leo. Enjoy this. Have fun.